wish not so much to live long as to live well. He does not possess wealth, it possesses him. There are no gains without pains. A man being sometimes more generous when he has but a little money than when he has plenty, perhaps through fear of being thought to have but little. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Reading was the only amusement I allowed myself. In reality, there is perhaps no one of our natural passions so hard to subdue as pride. It is better to take many injuries than to give one. If you would not be forgotten as soon as you are dead and rotten, either write things worth reading or do things worth the writing. Lost time is never found again. Human felicity is produced not so much by great pieces of good fortune that seldom happen, as by little advantages that occur every day. Content makes poor men rich, discontent makes rich men poor. Haste makes waste. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. For life is a kind of chess in which we have often points to gain and competitors or adversaries to contend with, and in which there is a vast variety of good and ill events that are, in some degree, the effect of prudence or the want of it. Fools need advice most, but wise men only are the better for it. A true friend is the best possession. He that's content hath enough. He that complains has too much. So convenient a thing is it to be a reasonable creature, since it enables one to find or make a reason for everything one has a mind to do. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of. Don't value a man for the quality he is of, but for the qualities he possesses. Great modesty often hides great merit. As we enjoy great advantages from the inventions of others, we should be glad of an opportunity to serve others by any invention of ours, and this we should do freely and generously. Having been poor is no shame, but being ashamed of it is. Who is strong? He that can conquer his bad habits. Nothing was useful which was not honest. Would you live with ease, do what you ought, and not what you please. I grew convinced that truth, sincerity, and integrity in dealings between man and man were of the utmost importance to the felicity of life. Search others for their virtues, thyself for thy vices. What more valuable than gold? Diamonds than diamonds, virtue. Speak little, do much. When you are good to others, you are best to yourself. Sell not virtue to purchase wealth, nor liberty to purchase power. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. Without freedom of thought, there can be no such thing as wisdom, and no such thing as public liberty without freedom of speech. The way to see by faith is to shut the eye of reason. He's a fool that makes his doctor his heir. Teach your child to hold his tongue. He'll learn fast enough to speak. Visits should be short, like a winter's day, lest you're too troublesome hasten away. It was about this time I conceived the bold and arduous project of arriving at moral perfection. I soon found I had undertaken a task of more difficulty than I had imagined. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. The poor have little, beggars none, the rich too much, enough not one. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. Better slip with foot than tongue. Life's tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Most people die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. Make yourselves sheep, and the wolves will eat you. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. Vice knows she's ugly, so puts on her mask. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. But our great security lies, I think, in our growing strength. Do not, however, mistake me. It is not to my good friend's heresy that I impute his honesty. On the contrary, 'tis his honesty that has brought upon him the character of heretic. If men are so wicked as we now see them with religion, what would they be if without it? So convenient a thing it is to be a reasonable creature, since it enables one to find or make a reason for everything one has a mind to do. Thus may the first principles of sound politics be fixed in the minds of youth. I hope this will give some check to the rage of destroying trees that grow near houses, which has accompanied our late improvements in gardening, from an opinion of their being unwholesome.